Hi everyone. English language, primary 3, second midterm, unit 9, the maze game. Contents: word check, comprehension, vocabulary definitions, punctuation, spelling, TIO on word endings, grammar, word families, writing rules. Objectives: students will learn how to play the maze game. They will learn the definitions, how to use apostrophes of possession. They will learn to add the suffix tion, and also will learn the parts of speech. They will also learn the word families and will learn the rules of the games. The next is word families. Word families. From one word, we make different words. Therefore, we call it as word families. Right? So, here we are going to learn the parts of speech as well. Understood? When we make the word, different words from a word, they are called word families and they come under different parts of speech like nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs. Okay? Now you know what are nouns. Nouns are naming words like book, bat, ball, chair. That is different. Okay? Verbs. They are doing or being verbs. Understood? Playing, play, read, write. Those are verbs. Now let's see what are adjectives. What are adjectives? Words that describe nouns. Now you take a noun. You take a bat. Bat is a noun. Now you are going to describe that. It is a long bat. It is a big bat. So the big and the long is an adjective where you describe. Adverbs. Words that describe verbs. You tell more about verbs. Now verb is run, write. So you are going to put an adverb to that verb. Write clearly, run fast, walk slowly. What are we doing? What did we do? We describe the verb. We describe the verb with what? With adverbs. Okay? Right. Now see, many words can be altered by adding or taking away prefixes and suffixes. Now prefixes, you know, the word that comes in front, and suffixes, the word that comes at the end, to create different parts of speech. Understood? Words that are formed from the same root word are called word families. That's why I told you at the beginning the word play. Now we can take the word sing. Sing is a verb. If you add a suffix er, singer, it's singer. Then the singer becomes a noun. The sing becomes a noun, singer. Again singing, sing, singing. Right? Singing is a verb. Now let's see the example of the root word, how it is formed. The word is enjoy. What is the word? Enjoy. Now we got great enjoyment from the game. So the word enjoy became enjoyment. So how did it become enjoyment? You have added the suffix ment, M-E-N-T, ment. Therefore, the word enjoy became enjoyment. and that is a noun. Enjoyment is a noun. Now let's see the second sentence. The game was very enjoyable. How was it? It was enjoyable. Now what have we added to the word enjoy? What have we added? We have added able suffix. What have we done? We have added the able suffix. Therefore, the word enjoy became enjoyable, and that is an adjective. That is turned into an adjective. Okay? Did you enjoy the game? You are asking a question. Did you enjoy the game? So that enjoy is the verb. We played enjoyably all afternoon, adverb. All afternoon, adverb. Understood? Enjoyably, that becomes adverb. Now the word beauty. B-E-A-U-T-Y. Beauty is a noun. Now we are adding a suffix to beautiful to make it adjective. Then that is B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Then that is an adjective. Right? Then we are going to make the word beauty into an adverb. What are we going to do? We are going to add double ly to the word beautiful. The word beautiful becomes beautifully. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L-L-Y. Then that is adverb. Is it clear to you now? Did you understand how to make the root word into different words? Into different speech parts of the speech? Yes. I hope it's clear to you and you understood the lesson. Now we are going to see the last lesson of the unit. Some rules. We are going to learn some rules. Now what are rules? Why do we have rules? Why do we learn rules? We have different rules. Now in school we have rules. Right? We should wear our uniform. We can't wear anything else. We should wear black shoes. Is it clear? That is the rule of the school. We have to be in school before 7:30. Understood? So those are some rules. We have to obey the rules. Okay? It's like that. We have some rules to play some games. If you go to a swimming pool, if you go to the library. Now we have library rules. When you go to the school library, you can see the library rules are pasted on the wall. You have some rules. You should be quiet in the library. You cannot make any noise. Understood? That's the main rule in the library. You can borrow books. You have to return the books within the specified day. Some days are given. 1 week, 2 weeks. So within that week, you have to return the book to the library. So that is the library rule. Understood? Is it clear to you? Yes. Some rules. Now when we play chess, you have the rules. You have to follow the rules. When you go on the road, we have rules. How we have to walk, which side we have to walk, how to cross the road, like that. Understood? So like that, here the rules. In games, there are rules about what is and what is not allowed. So the rule says us to do and not to do. When we go to a zoo, they have put boards not to feed the animal, not to tease the animal. Those are don'ts. Not to trample the path. So we should avoid them. Not to spit. It's not a good thing. Right? In the school we have, where should we put our this waste? You have to put in your waste paper bag. Right? You have to put in your garbage bag. You can't drop it anywhere. So that is the main rule in the school. Is it clear to you? You can't put it in the dustbin or anywhere. So that is a rule. Understood, children? Okay. Now the rule here is, in games there are rules about what is and what is not allowed. For the game to work and to be fair, all players must follow the rules. Rules must be easy to understand. They are often numbered and written in short sentences. Sometimes rules are a list of do's and don'ts. Rules are do's and don'ts. Understood? Is it clear to you? There are things that we should do and there are things that we should not do. So we have to obey the rules. Right? If you go on the road, you see the traffic light. So if the traffic light is stopped, can you go? No, you cannot. If so, you disobey the rule. So you can't do that. Understood? If the traffic light is red, you can't go. You have to stop the vehicle. That's the rule. Now understood what are rules? Now here in the book, we have some pool rules. Always watch your children. Shower before entering the pool. You can't enter the pool without a shower. Listen to the lifeguard. We should always listen to the lifeguard. Obey him. Don't what they are asking us not to do. Run in the pool area, not to run in the pool area. Dive in the shallow end. We should not dive in the shallow end. Shout or scream. Now in this slide you can see some rules for swimming pool. Right? You can see the do's and the don'ts. So that is very important. So they show us the rules with the pictures where we have to follow. Now see the do's. Use a swimming suit. Use lockers. Use restrooms. Shower before pool. Children only with parents. Keep it clean. So those are the things that you should definitely do. You cannot go alone. Children cannot go alone. You should shower before you go to the pool. Now don'ts. What are don'ts? Things that we should not do. No diving. No rough play. No backflip. Don't push. Don't spit. No peeling. Don't swim alone. No littering. Understood? So these are the most important rules in a pool. So I hope you understood what rules are. So rules are not only in the pool, in the school we have rules, in the library we have rules, when we go to play a game we have rules, when we go to swim in a pool we have rules. So all those things we have to obey. We have to avoid the don'ts and we have to follow the do's. Understood? So I hope you understood the rules clearly. Now let's summarize the lessons. Now we learned the maze game. So I explained you the maze game, what a maze game is, how to play a maze game and how to follow the rules with the necessary things that you need to play in the maze board. Okay? So you know how to go, and if you meet a dead end, what you should do. If you go to a junction, what should be done. If you miss, what should be done. Okay? Then you can do the comprehension lessons. After following the video, you can do the lessons. Definitely the teacher will do the comprehension lessons to you. So the next one, we did definitions. How to identify the words and how these words are spelled same and they have different meanings. They are homonyms. The words are spelled the same and they sound the same, but you have the different meanings. You have to read them and understand. And in the meantime, we learn apostrophes of possession, how to use an apostrophe for a singular ownership, for singular possession. Okay? You know how to use that, how to add the apostrophe to a singular own. Next we learned about the suffixes. Suffixes mean the word ending. The word ending T-I-O-N. The word ending I-O-N. How to add a shun word to a word. So that is called suffix. Suffixes. Now see the word families. We learn the word families. From one word you can form too many words, 2-3 words, where that words counts into the word class as a noun, verb, adjectives and adverb. It was clearly shown to you. So hope you understood all that and you have exercises based on all the lessons, so you can do the exercises. The next one we learn is the pool rules. So I explained about so many rules where we should obey the rules. The rules are very important for us to obey. Understood? So I hope the you understood all the lessons and everything is clear to you. So you can answer all the questions what is based on each and every topic. So I hope you will do all the exercises well. Thank you. Have a nice day.